This is for educational use only. Our group is allowing our instructor, Mr. Roldan Ardinis, to use this as an educational material. Good day everyone. Our topic for today is all about definition of goals and theories on goal. But before we start our discussion, let's determine first our learning objectives. First, to define and comprehend goals and goal setting, to explain the theories on goal, and to understand and define what goals are including different types of goals. Goal setting. Goal setting is the process of outlining what you want to achieve and creating a plan to get there. It's more than just having a dream or a wish. It involves defining specific targets, developing steps to reach them, and setting a time frame for completion. So, goal setting, this highlights every steps that we will take in order to achieve our goal. So it's like the plan of what we will achieve, and simply it's like the flow of how you will execute your plan every step every steps of the way. Goal. When we talk about a more specific meaning of goal, we move beyond the general idea of desired outcomes and delve deeper into the characteristics that make a goal effective. So, goal is simply what we are describing in goal setting. It is our aim of what we plan of achieving something, or it is the desired outcome or result that we manifest or wish to achieve at the end of our hardships we went through just to achieve that specific goal.
The SMART Goals framework is a popular method for setting effective goals. It's an acronym that stands for specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. Specific, clearly define what do you want to achieve. So instead of saying you want to be healthier, a specific goal could be you will run a 33 times a week for 30 minutes time each. Measurable, establish how you track your progress. Numbers are helpful here. In the running, for example, you could measure your progress by tracking the number of runs that you complete and the distance you cover. Achievable. Be realistic about what you can accomplish. While you might aim to run a marathon eventually, aiming for a 30-minute runs is a more achievable starting point. Relevant. Make sure your goal aligns with your bigger goals and priorities. Like for running, it supports your overall health. And lastly, time bound. Set a deadline for achieving your goal. This creates a sense of urgency and helps you to stay focused. In the running, for example, you could aim to achieve these running habits within the next 3 months. So by following the SMART goals framework or criteria, you can set goals that are clear, measurable, attainable, and this increases your chances of success and motivates you to stay on track.
Short term versus long term goals. Short term goals. Achieve within weeks or months. Examples: learn a new recipe, finish a specific project. So, short term goals are objectives you aim to achieve in the near future, typically within a few days, weeks, or months. These goals are more immediate and specific compared to long term goals, providing a clear path to accomplishing smaller, more manageable tasks that contribute to your larger ambitions. Long term goals take years or even a lifetime to achieve. Examples: graduate with a degree, buy a house. Long term goals are objectives you aim to achieve over an extended period, typically several years. These goals help guide your decisions and actions in the present to ensure you're on the right path to achieve your desired future. To summarize, long-term goals are your big dreams and aspirations for the future. They require careful planning, consistent effort, and the ability to adapt to changes. By breaking them down into smaller actionable steps, you can steadily work towards achieving these significant milestones in your life. Outcome oriented versus process oriented goals. Outcome oriented focuses on the final result. You want to win a competition or complete a task. So, outcome oriented refers to a focus on the final results or end goals rather than the process used to achieve them. This approach emphasizes the desired outcomes and measures success based on whether those outcomes are achieved. For example, personal fitness. An individual sets a goal to lose 20 pounds in 6 months. The outcome is the weight loss, and various methods such as diet changes, exercise routines, or lifestyle adjustments are considered means to achieve that goal. Process oriented focuses on the ongoing actions you take to reach the goal. You want to practice a skill daily or develop a specific habit. So, process oriented means focusing on the daily actions and habits that lead to achieving a goal instead of concentrating on the end result. It emphasizes consistent practice and improvement. This approach values the routines and efforts made regularly, believing that this will naturally lead to the desired outcome. For example, if you want to become a better writer, a process-oriented approach would involve writing every day. By prioritizing the process, you develop the necessary skills and habits that contribute to long-term success.
Goal setting theory. The theory is grounded in the idea that goals serve as the motivational force by focusing attention, encouraging effort, and promoting persistence. And organizations can create a structured approach to goal setting that enhances productivity and personal fulfillment. Commitment to the goal is very important. Individuals are more likely to be more committed to goals they find personally relevant or when they believe achieving the goal will lead to significant rewards. Goals need to be clear and specific. Clear goals eliminate ambiguity and provide precise targets to aim for, which helps in measuring progress.
Goal setting theory, developed by Edwin Locke, explain how setting specific and challenging goals can significantly boost motivation and performance. This theory highlights several key mechanisms at play. First, clear goals focus attention on relevant tasks, minimizing distractions. Second, challenging goals create a sense of urgency and purpose, driving individuals to put in more effort. Third, well-defined goals foster persistence, helping individuals push through obstacles and setbacks. And finally, setting goals encourages the development of effective strategies leading to improved task performance. Goal setting theory show that specific and challenging goals enhances motivation by focusing attention, increasing effort, boosting persistence, and improving task strategies.
Self-determination theory is a comprehensive framework for understanding human motivation and personal growth. The theory exposes that individuals strive when their innate physiological needs are fostering optimal function, well-being, and engaged in various aspects of life. At the heart of SDT are the three basic physiologist needs that are universally essential by physiological health and well-being. First is autonomy, then is next is competence and relatedness. So autonomy. Autonomy is refers to the senses of violation and personal agencies, individual experience making and choice, and decision people have inherent for desire to feel in control on, on their own life and to engage in activity that align with their values, interests, and goals. Autonomy is crucial fostering instinct with motivation in turn to contributes better performance, presence, and overall satisfaction. Next is competence. So, competence is a need to feel capable and effective managing and mastering one's environment, individual, and driven to acquire new skill, knowledge, and abilities, and to feel a sense accomplishment in their pursuit. When people experience competence, they are more likely to be motivated and engaged, and presence their own elevators. So next is relatedness. Relatedness is reflect to need establish and maintain meaningful connection with others. People have inherent desire belong for close relationship and feel understood that value by others since related contributes to overall well-being and support personal individuals and that's all.
Expectancy theory, developed by Victor Rome in 1964, is a motivational theory that explains how individuals make decisions regarding various behavior alternatives. The theory suggests that individuals are motivated to act in a certain way based on the expected outcomes of their action. It posits that people will choose behavior that they believe will lead to desirable outcomes. The theory unveiled the 3K of components. Expectancy. This is the belief that one's effort will lead to the desired performance level. It answers the question, if I put in the effort, I will be able to perform the task factor influencing expectancy. Efficacy. Individuals believe in their ability to perform tasks. Second, goal difficulty, the perceived difficulty of the task. Third, control, the extent to which the individuals feels they have control over the performance. For example, workplace motivation. Manager can use expectancy theory to design an effective reward system by using that employees believe their effort will lead to good performance. High expectancy that good performance will be rewarded high instrumentally and that the rewards are variable to them. High valence motivation can be embraced.
The goal gradient theory suggests that the closer we are achieving to a goal, the more motivated we become to reach it. As we progress toward a goal, our desire to complete it intensifies. This theory highlights the importance of milestones and progress markers in driving motivation and behavior. The goal gradient theory suggests that we tend to work harder to achieve a goal as we get closer to reaching it. In simpler terms, imagine you are running a race. As you get nearer to finish line, you push yourself even more because you can see the end is near. The theory says the same things happens with any goal. The closer we get to achieving it, the more motivated we become to keep going until we succeed.
So as our discussion about goal setting draws to a close, first let me summarize by explaining the definitions and theories surrounding goals, which are defined as something that every person should really have, because This will serve as a stepping stone to obtaining or towards your objectives, which they should set to yourselves or to themselves both now and also in the future. Additionally, the SMART goals, the short and long-term goals, and lastly is the outcome and the process goals are ways into how you figure out what your life's objectives will be, not just again the present but also in the future. And lastly is the theories consists of the different suggestions made by individuals who have given their personal definitions of goals and the elements that go in determining a person's life purpose, because you can determine what your true life goals by setting them now.